Supreme Master Ching Ai's lectures are not a complete meditation instruction. Please do not try alone. For free of charge guidance, please visit www.godsdirectcontact.org or contact any of our centers near you.
Episode hari ini akan disampaikan dalam bahasa Inggris dengan teks dalam bahasa Arab, Aulat yang juga dikenal sebagai Vietnam, Bulgaria, Cina, Ceko, Belanda, Inggris, Prancis, Jerman, Hindi, Hungaria, Indonesia, Italia, Jepang, Korea, Melayu, Mongolia, Persia, Polandia, Portugis, Punjabi, Rumania, Rusia, Spanyol, dan Thailand. Pemirsa yang menawan, salam hangat untuk semuanya. Nama saya Nareswari dari Yogyakarta, Indonesia. Sebagai kepulauan terbesar di dunia, Indonesia memiliki 17.508 pulau yang terbentang antara benua Asia dan Australia. Sebagai kepulauan asal rempah-rempah, Indonesia adalah negara berpenduduk terbanyak nomor 4 di dunia. Mengelilingi ribuan pulau dengan garis pantai lebih dari 80.000 km, perairan tropis Indonesia yang hangat itu juga memiliki tingkat keanekaragaman hayati yang tinggi, disertai berbagai ekosistem yang meliputi pantai, gumuk pasir, muara, hutan bakau, terumbu karang, hamparan rumput laut, hamparan lumpur pantai, dataran pasang surut, hamparan ganggang, dan ekosistem pulau kecil. Dengan jumlah pulaunya yang besar, tidaklah mengejutkan bila di Indonesia terdapat kira-kira 300 kelompok etnis, masing-masing dengan tradisinya yang unik dan indah, yang berkontribusi pada kebudayaan modern Indonesia yang dinamis. Maha Guru Ching Hai memiliki cinta yang besar kepada rakyat Indonesia dan telah berceramah di negeri yang mulia ini. Tahun 2014, beliau mengirim surat kepada Yang Mulia Joko Widodo untuk memberi ucapan selamat karena terpilih sebagai Presiden Indonesia. Beliau mengakhiri surat hangatnya kepada Yang Mulia dengan menyatakan, "Dengan semua harapan terbaik saya, semoga surga memberkati Anda dan rakyat Indonesia yang baik hati. Kami, rakyat Indonesia, mengharapkan yang terbaik untuk Anda dan semoga perjalanan hidup Anda dipenuhi dengan sukacita yang besar dan kebijaksanaan yang mendalam." Hari ini kami ingin berbagi dengan Anda bagian kedua dari program yang berjudul Cerita Buddhis, Biku dengan Koin Emas. Sejumlah bahasa lainnya tersedia online. Untuk bahasa khusus Anda, silahkan kunjungi www.suprememastertv.com/subtitles. Selama lebih dari 3 dekade, Maha Guru Ching Hai telah menerangi dunia kita dengan ajaran ilahi beliau. Seorang guru yang tercerahkan sepenuhnya, beliau mengajarkan metode Kuan Yin kepada mereka yang ingin dengan segera menemukan hakikat Tuhan di dalam batin, agar dalam satu masa kehidupan bisa mencapai kebebasan dari siklus kelahiran kembali. Metode Kuan Yin telah dilatih oleh semua guru tercerahkan, seperti Buddha, Yesus Kristus, Nabi Muhammad damai bersertanya, dan Guru Nanak. Beliau menekankan bahwa jika kita selalu mengingat Tuhan, memberi pelayanan tanpa pamrih kepada pihak lain, dan mengikuti hukum alam semesta, kita akan mencapai potensi tertinggi kita sebagai manusia dan benar-benar memahami tujuan kita berada di bumi. Maha Guru Ching Hai adalah sebuah teladan hidup yang luar biasa tentang welas asih, secara teratur memberikan bantuan materi dan finansial, dan juga cinta kasih kepada para pengungsi, tunawisma, korban bencana alam, dan bantuan lainnya yang diperlukan. Di tahun 2006, beliau menerima penghargaan Gusi Perdamaian yang dianggap sebagai penghargaan Nobel Perdamaian dari Timur dan telah dianugerahi selama bertahun-tahun dengan banyak penghargaan lain dan pujian atas tindak kedermawanan dan kemanusiaan beliau yang luar biasa. Menjadi suara yang bisa diandalkan bagi sahabat satwa kita yang elok, beliau mempropagandakan pola makan nabati yang penuh kasih dan damai, serta mengimpikan terbangkitnya kesadaran manusia akan kesakralan semua kehidupan, dunia vegan sepenuhnya yang tentram dan mulia, di mana hewan dan manusia hidup dalam keharmonisan yang membahagiakan. Prakarsa beliau untuk menyebarkan tren vegan melalui berbagai cara dan mencakup pembagian selebaran cara hidup alternatif, jaringan restoran vegan internasional Loving Heart, Supreme Master Television, dan juga secara teratur berbicara kepada pemerintah yang berpengaruh dan pemimpin-pemimpin media, serta berpartisipasi dalam konferensi televisi mengenai perubahan iklim yang kita sadari ataupun tidak. Upaya-upaya beliau telah memiliki pengaruh besar terhadap kesadaran global tentang gaya hidup yang ramah terhadap hewan dan bagaimana cara penuh kebajikan ini bisa menghadirkan perdamaian yang langgeng di antara bangsa-bangsa sambil menyelamatkan planet kita dari perubahan iklim. Selama bertahun-tahun, Maha Guru Ching Hai telah ke berbagai penjuru dunia, dari Amerika ke Afrika, dari Eropa ke Oseania, dan mengadakan ratusan ceramah kepada masyarakat umum dan murid-murid beliau mengenai berbagai topik spiritual. Hari ini, kita terberkahi untuk menghadirkan salah satu ceramah yang berwawasan, berjudul Cerita Buddhis Biku dengan Koin Emas, bagian kedua dari 2 seri dalam acara antara guru dan murid yang disampaikan dalam bahasa Inggris 26 Agustus 2015 Prancis.
Okay, yeah? There was another story, similar and short. I told you before, but I read it to you, okay? Very fast. Yeah, because you heard that already. I mean, I shortened it before, but I tell you in any case, okay? Why not? You have nothing to do here, right? Just sit all day, do nothing. Okay, this one is about a person named Heaven Flower. Okay. Thus I have heard, at one time the Buddha is in the country Save, in the golden garden of the charitable one and the Prince Kida, with all of his great monks, foremost monks, 1,250 person. Now it's adding the golden coin, must be 51, they didn't count well. Many more already there, adding all the time, so must be maybe 60 something now, huh? Never mind. Yeah, it's just like roughly accountant, rough accountant. Yeah. In that country at that time, there was a noble family, a man, and his wife just gave birth this year to a boy. Yeah. round face. They describe like that. Round face, moon cake, moon face. Yeah. The Chinese also like that. No, moon, a round head, a square face. I wonder how does it look like? Huh? Very good looking, very distinguished. Yeah. The round head we understand, but the square face. What do you think? Good looking? It's just saying square, meaning, dignified, but cannot be that square, can it? No, huh? Any of the guy is square face? They file it up, file it so the edge gone. Not that square. Yeah, I've seen some people with really square face, Not square, but truly look like square. Okay. There's one thing strange about this boy. During the time that he's giving birth to him, during the labor time, suddenly a lot of flowers that flew from the sky into the yard of the house. Yeah. Because of this, so the parents call him a celestial flower, a heavenly flower. Okay. So all the people in the city, in the village, praise the parents. That has a lot of good marriage, in the store. Yeah. Therefore, give birth to such a precious boy. Yeah. So the nobleman was very happy and proud of him. So so they take care of him very detailedly and lovingly, and he lacks nothing. And they also hope that in the future he will become somebody special, making them proud, carry the name of the family with nobility and fame. Yeah. Both of the parents always love him, never love him. And not only that, they always try to do a lot of meritorious person. They do a lot of good things and transfer all this merit to their son. So much love. Mostly when you do something, if you wish for marriage, you mostly wish for yourself, Yeah. But many people, when they have children, they wish it for their children or their best loved person. Yeah. This person, this celestial flower, was a very, very good and filial son as well, and intelligent. Yeah. And he's very, very sweet, very virtuous and very sweet to everyone. To everyone in the house as well as the village people. He has never offended any of them. Yeah. And his heart is very good, very charitable. So he always tried to help people in need. Everyone from near to far respect him and admire him very much. When he grew up already and he finished his study, yeah. One day he go with one of his a family member to make offering to the Buddha somewhere. And then he saw the Buddha so majestic, so beautiful, so dignified. And suddenly his heart, he so much love, so much admiration, so much respect. Yeah. And then in his heart, he believed the Buddha so much, more than 100%. And then he was thinking to himself, after that, seeing the Buddha, and he thought to himself, in the human life, to be able to meet the Buddha is very, very difficult. Yeah. Whoever met the Buddha It is really has a very great fortune already. So he thought he's a very fortunate person. So he went in front of Buddha, prostrate in front of him. I hope no gold will come out anymore. And he prostrate in front of the Buddha, and he said, "Obeisance to the world honored one. We really cannot tell what kind of merit we did in the former life, that today we are so fortunate to be here, even to prostrate in front of the Buddha. Please have mercy and give us some teaching and guidance so that we know which way to liberation." The Buddha say, "Excellent. You have good root, yeah, good affinity. Yeah. If you want to have long-lasting happiness, please remember what I'm going to say to you. In the human's life, whether you are rich or poor, it is all you are doing in the former time. Yes. If you keep the 5 precepts well, then you be born again as human. Yeah. And if you keep the 10 precepts, then you could even go to heaven. Definitely. Don't have to be reborn as human yet. We will be born in heaven. If you are greedy and hoarding your possession, then you will be born as a hungry ghost. If you kill others, then you will be born in hell. If you have a wrong view, like a bad concept, yes, and meaning you can kill and you can do anything to anybody, but you never have a karma, you never have to pay back. That is the wrong view. If you have such a wrong view, then maybe you have to be born as ferocious animals or very pitiful animals. Yeah. After he heard this, as if he's hungry and somebody gave him food, as if he was thirsty and someone gave him drink. Yes. So he bowed to the Buddha and said, "Prostration to the Buddha. Tomorrow we will sincerely prepare the lunch, vegetarian lunch for you and all the holy Sangha members. Please," he said something very beautiful. I'm trying to translate. It's similar like, "Please move your jewel lotus feet, to my house, to my humble house, so that we can have the chance to make offering and hear your golden teaching," something like that. Yeah. So that my parents, my clan's members, all will receive your blessing and grace. Wow, this is more beautiful here. It just I'm stuck. Yeah. They try to make it very humble, Yeah. Praise the Buddha at the same time. That's how they talk in the former life. Nowadays we don't say like that. Yeah. I mean, most people they don't know this kind of courtesy anymore. Nobody prostrate in front of the Buddha and say such thing anymore. All right, the Buddha say, "You have such a respectful sincerity within you. I tomorrow and the Sangha will come to your house." Yes. The Buddha, and then he prostrated to the Buddha and left and come home and asked his parents to allow to do all this. Yeah. Tomorrow he want to offer to the Buddha and the Sangha. The both parents are very, very joyful to support his idea, and then the whole night, they work the whole night to prepare, to clean the house, to put more beautiful curtain, to clean the table, put, cushion, put, cover everything, and new carpet and all that, yeah? Yes. and then clean the yard or everything, so the Buddha and the Sangha can be comfortable and just show their respect and love. Okay. And everybody just keep doing it the whole night, even until morning is finished, the decoration yet, but the food is not done. Food is not done. Okay, then the parents ask him, what food should we make now for the Buddha and the Sangha? Then the boy say, please don't worry about this. I take care of this part. Okay. And when the Buddha and the Sangha arrived, because of the merit of this celestial flower boy, suddenly all the jewel, 7 kind of jewels, lotus seed and lotus days and the bed and the cushion and everything and more beautiful just appear in the whole house. Yeah. A beautiful and very, very, very dignified place. Yeah. And then after that, all the most beautiful food that you can imagine or cannot imagine all appear also in front of the Buddha and the Sangha accordingly. Yeah. After the Buddha partook of the meals, and then the Buddha went on the days to preach to the family and whoever assembled at that time. Celestial flower and the whole family attain the Tudahuan level, as is high, almost to Arhat afterward. Yeah. After the Buddha went back to his ashram, celestial flower requested the permission from the parents, to let him go become a monk under the Buddha. And the parents are good parents. Yeah, very enlightened parents. Already attained to Da Huang, Yeah. I mean, never return again already. Yeah, so how not enlightened? Huh? So agree and give permission. So he said goodbye to the parents and went to the Buddha, and then etc., shave the head, wear a jasa, become monk. Yeah. After not long, he attained Arhat. Yeah. Seeing a celestial affair, and then seeing such a strange phenomena from celestial flower, I, meaning Anand, feel very surprised, perplexed. So I came to in front of the Buddha, prostrated to the Buddha, and said, obeisance to the world honored one. Bhikkhu, celestial flower, in the former life, did what kind of virtuous deed or merit, so that even when he was born, there are flowers from the sky flying down to offer to make offering to him to celebrate his birth. And then when he want to make offering to the Buddha, all kind of beds and seats and beautiful jewels, furniture appear, and even delicious food, delicacy appear, without anybody doing anything, Yeah. So could you please tell us? So the Buddha say, yes, Anand, listen. Yeah. Long time ago. At that time, there was a Buddha named Tibati. That must be 91, probably, something like that. Yeah, 91 aeons before. He came into this world to save sentient beings. Most often, he always go into the village or city, to preach to the citizens, to the followers, to the people. And then at that time, many noble families and rich family and many people always make offering to him and his monks. There was a person, very, very poor, yeah, seeing that everybody make offering to the Buddha in such a respectful and sincere manner. Yes, he also feel very happy for them, but then he himself feel very sad because he has nothing to offer to the Buddha to sow some merit for the future. So he saw the Buddha coming toward him. So he went out to the field next to it and plucked some of these wild grasses, flower, and he kind of shred it, throw it onto the Sangha when they passed by. Yeah, and then he left. Yeah, Anand, the poor person who offered wild flower at that time, is Bichu, celestial flower now. Yeah, because in that past life, he was praying for merit, and he was very sincere when he offered the wild flowers to the Buddha and the Sangha. Therefore, from that time until now, 91 aeons has passed. This merit, lead him to be born in every world he born. He's always beautiful looking, and whatever he needs is always there for him. He never had to worry about anything to survive or to live on. Whatever he want to eat, it will appear. 91 aeons like that. Whatever he want to use, it will appear to him. Why, you are very envious, huh? I know. Yeah, wouldn't it be better if you have like that instead of sitting here in my little country cottage, yeah? No bed, no furniture up here, anything at all. Yeah. And then every time he's born, anytime, anywhere, always flower from heaven flying down to celebrate his birth. Because of that also, now he attained liberation, Dharma. Yeah? Okay. Anand, all the beings should not look down upon offering merit, but cherish it and practice it. Yeah. Now you look at the celestial flower, Bichu, then you know what I'm talking about. Yes. So everyone, I and everyone was so joyful, happy, believe, and aspire to practice better. Yeah. Okay. Finish the story. So 2 story today is good, huh? Yes. Now you would ask me, how come the Buddha cannot manifest all this himself? And just anybody, just nobody like a celestial flower could have such a merit, and Buddha has to go begging for food. Who knows? Who knows? One candy? Even the one behind, tell me.
如果佛他现任何的神通的话，他的徒弟会执着于那个神通，所以他不是现任何神通。
Possible? Yes. She said that if the Buddha manifests all kind of magical power like that, then all the followers will be attached to just a magical power and do not think of a higher level of enlightenment. Yeah, good. Candy? Yeah. Yeah?
觉得佛是想让大家觉得他就是一个平凡的人，然后也需要自己吃饭，也需要自己去赚钱或者工作怎样。
不是 OK， 也不是这样啊。等一下，他不是认为这样子了，他做这样子为了给大家福报了，听懂不懂？他去透过哪一个人供养他啊？你知道了啊？未来会升天，会有很多福报。She say that the Buddha doesn't want the Buddha wants people to believe, to see that he's just a normal person, that he has to go out, ask for food, or he has to make business. He had to eat, he had to sleep, and all that. I say no, that he does that so that other people has merit. Because when he go out begging, anybody who give him a little thing, up to now, you know, right? Even just a kid give him some soil, earth, and then he born into a rich family and etc. etc. 2 coin only, and life after life, rich and power and famous and happy, yeah, etc. Just even wild flower only, no money to buy, just get the flower from the grass field. Also became very rich and powerful, and then also finally, that's the main point, is that to show affinity with the Buddha. So sooner or later, other Buddha would come, and then they probably follow that Buddha and become enlightened, become arhat, become liberated. That's the main point at the end. Yeah, not just the rich and famous for 91 aeons, it's just more at the end, enlightenment. Because affinity already saw the seed, and it will grow, 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 grow. And in time, become enlightened, yeah, and liberated, yeah. But because of this offering, so offering to the Buddha, food or coin, whatever you offer, it become multiply, 1,000, million, 100 of trillion of zillion of gazillion fold. That's why he has to stay 91 aeons to enjoy all this merit. That is a problem. You see what I mean? Yes. So it is better if you offer something, you say, please, it just make me a Buddha, or give me enlightenment, yeah, as soon as possible. Yes. I don't want any of the merit in human life or heaven life, yeah? That's why the Buddha did not do that. Whenever he offer, he always offer and transfer it, or wish this merit will enable me to become Buddha. All the time, you see, whenever he offers something, he always say, may I be, may I attain Buddha, may I attain enlightenment and become Buddha. He has never asked for being born in heaven, be a god or something, but because of that, sometimes he has become a god also, due to that merit. But it's not just by the way, yeah, by the way. Just like they often 2 coins and they had to enjoy many lifetime, but they by the way, and then later time come, the merit bear fruit, then became enlightened, arhat. You see that? Yeah. So it's better we make offering but don't think of anything. We do charity but don't pray for any merit. It's just somebody need, we give. That's it. Yeah. Somebody gave me beautiful 7-color Buddha's Buddha relics, sarira. Yeah. And so I put it on a high place and wherever I can, and give some flower, not the real flower, whatever flower, the artificial flower. I don't want to pluck flower anymore. And the Buddha understand, he don't even need flower. And then some candles, incense, and some perfume, whatever I have at that time. So I said to the Buddha, I did not ask for anything for doing this. It's just because I respect you so much. Respect and admire such a being, very hard to find. Such a sacrifice, understand, a selfless love like this. So I always respect you and love you. Therefore, this is just an offering to show my respect and just to remember such a great being. Yeah, whether shadow or not shadow. Understand me? Yeah. So like that. Yeah. All right. Any question concerning these stories? Yeah. Maybe because of that also that Buddha do not manifest, that all the food don't come to him naturally because he don't offer it with the wish to become out, to get out of poverty first. You understand me? Yeah, he never did that. Even when he was an animal, but so special animal, already have light all over him. You would ask me why the Buddha is an animal, has been an animal. Maybe he was in that stage, you see? In that stage of being, before he became more enlightened, more a human or a heavenly being. But even in the animals form, he sacrificed. You see, he loved. So always there is the Buddha in him, no matter in which form he's born. You see, so that's why you never know which animals is a Buddha or a future Buddha. They're all future Buddha in any case. Yeah. That's why we should never eat the future Buddha, even though they are in a lower form now. But they are on the way to Buddhahood. Yes. But the Buddha is special, you see, even he's born, because even from animal form already, somehow he's very special. Therefore, he's born always with golden light and something like that in the form of animals, you know, like special animal or even geese or goose. Yeah, even always very special and always sacrifice, always selfless, always noble and compassionate. But many animals, even though nowadays we see many animals, they don't have golden fur or they don't emit light or maybe you don't see it, but they're also very noble. So that's the real reason we should not eat them. Even ferocious animals like lions, you know, they do remember you. There's a TV show, a document of the two men who rear an orphan lion when they were young, a cub, and until older, and then these 2 weeks, or they thought it's better for him to be in the wild and live a normal life. So he gave it to some person who specialized knowing how you say this, the transition, how to transit between the domestic animal into the wild animal. So that person trained them and took care of him. And then he has a girlfriend or wife. And when these two men that took care of him when he was young came back to visit him, he jumped on them, licking them, kissing them, and then bring the girlfriend with or the wife with. And the wife did the same. Yes. So you cannot say that they don't tell each other what is who and who is what. Yeah? Because, okay, the man lion maybe recognize the old friends, yeah, the old adopted parents, then happy and jump on him, licking, kissing him and all that. But the wife has never met these two persons before. So how come she also don't eat them or don't try to scare them or don't treat them badly, but come and also kiss and hug? And you saw the document film on TV. You can maybe look on internet. You see what I mean? Yes. So they do know everything. Yeah? The husband, the lion, probably told her, I'm going to meet my parents. Yeah, you behave. Or else I divorce or something. Who knows? But the wife was with heart also. Both of them jump on the two person with heart, with love. You can see that. Yeah? All animals are like this. Even the crocodiles, the snakes. You know, many people have snakes, even poisonous snakes, or python even for pet. They don't do harm to them. Understand? Yeah. Even in one our SMTV story of the cow, the person who took care of the cow can visit the cow often, and then many years later he came back. He wondered if that cow still remember him. He remembered. He come and jump on him, yeah, and tuck his head into his bosom. Remember that story? Yeah, it's so good. And then many stories similar like that. They're very loyal. If you know them long time, they remember you, and they very grateful to you. Even wolves, wild dogs, yeah, wolves. There are many people who took care of wild wolves when they were baby for some reason, because they're orphan or something. And then later they release them into the wild just to live normal life, have family and kids. And they still remember them. Whenever they come, they also come and, lick them, kiss them, just like our domestic dogs. They don't jump on them and want to eat them, nothing like that. And many of the circus people, before the circus, the tiger come out, they have to many of them, not all, nah? Which is I don't like circus business either. You know, also many of animals have been forced by drug or by violence into subdue. That's not too good, yeah. But some of the more humane circus, they sleep with the baby tiger together and they feed them like a mother, so that they became like a family. Therefore, they train them in a loving way. It's different. And then they also always listen to them and hang around all day, like dogs. Yeah, number one. Yeah. And in Yogananda's story, there was a yogi who has a lion. Yeah, she don't eat anything except vegetarian. And she lay at his feet all the time, peacefully, never do any harm to him or any of his disciples. Yeah, in the Yogananda biography, he told that story. Okay? Yeah. And in legends of Hindu mythology, there's one goddess. I think she's maybe Durga. Yeah, I'm not sure her name anymore, but she's a goddess, you know, a legend. And she always she always ride on a tiger. Yeah, must be a small goddess. Tiger, even big, but not that big, huh? Yeah, a small goddess. Training from young, so they become used to with the weight. Or maybe she's a goddess, you know, she's not heavy. She probably don't eat a lot of food like I do. So many story, many story. A lot of story in just on newspaper or the television, you know. Even a pig, you know, who came onto the highway risking his life to get attention so that people come and rescue his owner who's laying unconscious or wounded somewhere nearby. Yeah, he dragged the owner to nearby the highway, and then he come out with the high-speed highway like that just to get attention. Yeah. And some of also many story about dogs, you know, like homeless dogs even. Rescue many people. And I took the person out onto the street so that people see him and then, you know, get attention from passerby car, and then they took him to the hospital. Many. That is the thing we know, but many things we don't know. And this is a homeless dog who doesn't know this person. Understand? He come and lick the person to keep him awake and then, you know, stop the traffic so that they be taken to hospital. Understand? Many story. I'm sure many more, thousands, hundreds. But because we don't always, the newspapers don't always know about it, or the television don't always know about it. People don't always go to the television and talk, you see? Some people in the tribal or the far away or country people, they don't say anything more, you know? Yes. And many whales rescue countless of ship and people in the sea. That's why in Vietnam we have many temples for whales. Yeah, we call them even sir fish. Sir means sir and madam, sir. Yeah, respectful sirs. They don't call it just fish. They say sir fish. Yeah, because they rescue many of the fishermen or many of the boats that's shipwreck on the sea. Yeah, they bring the whole boat inside, or they bring the person inside, on the shore, to the shore. Countless of story like that.
They rescue our ship.
Your ship also? Yeah. Really? Tell us. Tell us. Wait, you have microphone? Microphone. Okay. Tell on the phone. Because there are people behind that, they don't hear you. You don't just tell me, you tell everybody.
Yeah.
Okay. Who tell better story, you or her?
Maybe.
Okay.
Yeah. We are both.
If she,
people.
whatever she forget, you add on.
Yeah.
Okay. You have a boat. You are Vietnamese refugees.
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah. We were on the ocean for 5 nights and 5 days and 4 nights.
5 days and 4 nights already.
And, there are about 2 nights with a lot of thunder and storm, and the boat, just small boat with
Small boat.
91 people,
Whoa.
but very small.
Yeah.
We squeeze.
Okay.
With underneath,
Oh.
we leave, women and children is underneath, and
Yeah.
only men on the top.
Yeah.
But because it's in the desperate time, and we grow up, and during that time we saw a lot of fish leave our boats.
Oh.
The 6 days we didn't have benzene.
I have no more benzene. No more petrol.
Petrol. And so the people have to turn off the machine, everything,
Yes.
just pray.
Yeah.
And one of us began to pray, and so because we didn't have petrol anymore.
Yeah.
And
No more
suddenly-
fuel. Yeah.
Suddenly we saw everywhere around our ship something so very big, and we didn't know what it is.
They jump up. Oh, that's
Like
the whales. They do that.
Yes,
They
are
jump.
not
They jump.
Yes.
And then they come.
Many around our ship. Yes. We see many of
Many
them.
of such a big
yes,
giant
big
thing.
giant
Okay.
around our
These are
ship.
whales.
Yes. And we were very quiet and just praying. And in the morning, we see that we are near.
Near the shore.
Yes.
Ah. Near the beach. Yeah.
Yes. We didn't know how.
We don't even know anything.
Okay. Don't know how.
We saw a lot of fish, a lot of whales.
Big fish. Yeah. Yeah. They are the one who.
Yeah.
Very quiet.
Leave the boat.
Yeah. They leave the boat, and they also protect so that big wave don't come near your boat. Yeah. Because mostly, if they, yeah, that's why you survive. It's good. Good. It's good to pray. These fish, they are very intelligent, very spiritual also. They rescue countless of people on the sea. Just that not many people tell. Just say now you tell me, but you didn't tell all these years. Nobody knew, you see? Nobody knew. Only today I talk about it, and then by the way, you tell us. Yeah. Many people like that. Countless of people on the planet has been rescued by whales. And then we kill them and eat them. Yeah, we're very ungrateful race of beings. Humans are very ungrateful, very unintelligent. I mean, very, very not wise. Yeah, very sorry about that. I have never myself eat whales, of course, but when I say we, I don't want to point finger at anybody. So I just say we, because I live here, I share the karma. Understand? Maybe I don't share the joy, but I share the karma. This is a problem. Humans are not very wise, not this ignorant. Many are so ignorant because of just a few seconds of enjoyment, kill a lot of beings. It takes a long agonizing time for a whale to die. When they kill them, it takes a long time for him to die, and he's suffering long time before he dies. Understand? It not just die right away. It's so big, so huge. That's why. I think no matter what I say, we just have to stop eating animals. We eat vegetable, fruit, a lot of protein already. No need to eat animals. My God, we should have more compassion and more gratefulness. Yeah. The cows, for example, a mother of countless of babies, a second mother. Yeah. Many mothers don't have milk or die or sick, cannot feed the babies. Up to now, the cows are the substitute mother for countless of babies. You cannot count all. And then at the end, kill and eat them anyway. You don't kill your mother. There are some in Vietnam or anywhere else, sometimes the mother cannot give milk or don't want to give. Then they hire a second mother, the one who can feed the baby with mother milk. And they also call him also mother. Yeah, milk mother. Milk feeding mother. Yeah, you don't kill that mother. The same with a cow. You don't kill your mother. No. Cow is also a substitute mother in some form, because in many countries before and now they don't know also other kind of milk, you see. So they use cow milk to feed the baby, and therefore many of lives have been saved. That's why the cows came down on the planet before up to now to help like that, but not for us to kill in such a horrible way and eat the mother of many children. Okay, good story. Yeah, they do that because they are around, so they calm the sea, the wave around you. They stop the wave hit them instead of hit your boat. You see, when it's stormy, a big wave coming. So if the whales are around many, so to make a different energy, yeah, and stop like a walls around you. Yeah.
And some even go underneath the boat to
Yes,
lift.
to lift your boat up so that you don't sink, and around to protect you from being hit and your boat not smashed by big wave in such a weather. And they also generate spiritual blessing. Therefore, you're like in a dream and then you don't even realize what is going on. To calm you, you see, so that you don't run around, jump around, make it worse. Your boat will capsize if you do that.
But
And
we were very calm that time.
yeah, I
don't
know.
why.
I know
Just
because the whales not only helping you, but they generate their calmness. You see, yeah, their spiritual blessing. Otherwise, you will stomp on top of each other and stepping on top of other until, or jumping here and there, and the boat will become unbalanced and capsize. Or you will stumble on top of each other and die by that. Understand? That's why you feel like in a dream, you're very calm and peaceful, and then you on the shore, you don't even know when. Yeah, it's like that. They do that. Very loving creature, beautiful, beautiful creature. I can never emphasize enough how good all the animals are. Yeah. And you heard many stories like wolves, they take care of the abandoned baby or orphan baby and raise them up like a wolf. The Tarzan story is true. In some places, they discover quite a few babies are raised by wolf or other ferocious animals, yeah, and become one of them. And later they bring him back, or also raised by orangutan or chimpanzee, they found the baby abandoned or something. They just bring them back, give them milk, and raise them up as one of their children, and love them, protect them. Yeah. I in my lake before, in my book, I have one of the Egyptian ducks. It's beautiful, very colorful. He is the only one in that color and that kind among all the other geese, yeah? And they swam around him all the time to protect him because he was still young. The whole group adopted him. So they always surrounding him. You saw the picture, yeah. It's beautiful, beautiful, very, very touching. They adopted him. And he was still young, so they always around him. He's always in the middle. You saw that, yeah? Big group around him. Protect, yeah. Yeah, there is no end to animals' loving stories. We can tell forever, yeah. I'm glad you told me about the whales. You are the witness, a live witness. Now you know why in our country they make many temples and worship the whales. Many stories as well. Only fishermen know, and boat, normal boat people, not the Vietnamese boat people, but people who use a boat and who encounter stormy weather and big wave outside, and they tell you that story. Yeah, and in last time we have the tsunami in Malaysia or somewhere, all the elephants know about it. They carry all the person, and then they run into the higher area. Nobody even told them before the tsunami come and during the tsunami came. Yeah.
They know ahead of time.
Yeah. Okay. Now you know. Yeah. All right. Life story, huh? A true story. Yeah. Thank you. It was beautiful. It was beautiful. I knew that. But it's good to hear it from survivors. Survivors. Yeah. Yeah, a small boat and squeezing 90-something people, that is dangerous already. And then no fuel on the middle of the sea.
And you just said that they calm down.
Calm you down.
Yes.
that is true because in our ship some men are very loud, so suddenly they were very quiet and pray too. The woman pray first,
Yeah.
the men not. But suddenly everybody sit down and pray.
Okay, it's good. It's good.
It's, yeah.
Yeah, they have the circle of love around them, and they radiate this love around the planet. If we don't kill them, we would have more peace in the world.
And at the moment we feel very good too.
I know,
No
yeah.
fear at all.
Yeah, they lend you that.
Yes,
They lend you this energy. Yeah, they bless you. If we did not kill the whales, then we have more peace on the planet. This kind of peace and love, they radiate around the planet from the ocean. But the humans kill so many of them. Therefore, we always have war and trouble. It's not just because of karma of the killing, but because we have less loving energy due to the how you say, the extinction of these loving beings. Big love, giant love. Yeah, I told you, humans are very ignorant. Just for a little taste and kill such a loving and giant being like that. Also in the ocean, they balance also the ecosystem as well. And even their excrement, their poo, are very rich in many different properties. It's good for the water, good for the earth, good for the planet. We are killing our own blessing, shooting our own foot all the time. By killing animals, we're killing ourselves, damaging our planet, damaging our life, ruin peace, yeah, and lessen loving atmosphere in the planet. I hope in the future it will get better all the time. Even such thing I told you before, like circus and all that, should also be abolished. Yeah. Not just zoo, huh? Not just animal trading, not just animal abuse for medicine or whatever, but also the circus should be abolished. All the killing of animals should stop. Then we will have peace. Then we will not kill each other anymore. This is too gruesome. Okay, huh? Yeah, we should all be vegan. Then we will have peace. If we are vegan, then we don't have to make peace. We will have peace. And we will produce also peace. Yes. Okay, I wish you a good meditation or good night or whatever, huh? Yeah. Okay, I go now. You meditate, I meditate nearby, okay? All the time, okay? Okay. I think getting old is obvious, right? The body. The body reminds you. Everybody can have a sip later if you want, okay? I'll put it in a big bottle and everybody have a cup then, okay, huh? Thank you, huh, camera? Thank you. I love you.
I love you so much.
I really love you. Good boys, good girl. Okay, ciao, ciao.
Ciao, Bella.
Bello. Andiamo. Yeah, andiamo. Ciao, ciao. Ciao.
Terima kasih telah bergabung dengan kami hari ini dalam menyaksikan cerita Buddhis Biku dengan koin emas, bagian kedua dari 2 seri dalam acara antara guru dan murid. Semoga semua makhluk hidup dalam damai dan harmoni sejati. Untuk rincian lebih jauh, silakan kunjungi www.supremastertv.com/BMD.
Time, the resplendent glory, the golden ages. Time, the radiant particles of light. Time is past, time is future, time is present. Time is eternity. The time of your life, for men and for women, now available at thecelestialshop.com.
We thank all the reporters, journalists, photographers, camera persons, individuals, groups, companies everywhere in the world for all your contribution of news that bring hope to humans and animals, thus uplifting the atmosphere of our planet. May heaven bless your noble endeavors and protect you always, especially while on duty.
Fortunate and blessed are we to be co-inhabitants with the amazing animals that grace and color our planet.
In countless beneficial ways, they add beauty and joy to our lives.
Their nobility, through unconditional love, loyalty, and heroic life-saving actions, is a constant source of wonder and inspiration.
What would our world be like without our fun, intelligent animal friends?
We simply could not imagine it.
Thanks be to the Providence for all the cherished animals.
May we always honor their God-given precious lives as we honor a part of ourselves.
Hello, amazing viewers. I'm Angela in Breezy, Illinois, USA. Prideful America admires you for the noble way you live your life.
안녕하세요 means hello in Korean. I'm Lee Chan-young in the modern city of Seoul. Gracious Korea respects you and those legal decisions you make that benefit others. Welcome to Noteworthy News, beneficial news for a healing world.
Beneficial news for an ideal world. Supreme Master Television brings you good news from around our beautiful planet, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Our programs can be viewed online at www.suprememastertv.com.
In today's news, leaders of China and South Korea meet to discuss cooperation. UK aid supports Sierra Leone's public health system. Swiss University using virtual technology to relieve phantom pain. Argentina and Israel sign Environment Protection Accord and remote villages in Nigeria connected with solar energy. All this and more on Supreme Master Television, your constructive global TV channel.
South Korea and China hold summit meeting. In a meeting between South Korean President Moon Jae-in and China's Xi Jinping, the two leaders agreed to have friendly relations in all areas and came together on the issue of managing the present security situation. Chinese President Xi encouraged South Korea to resume dialogue to bring reconciliation and denuclearization to the peninsula. Our thanks, Your Excellencies Moon Jae-in and Xi Jinping, for your important joint efforts. May the whole region, as well as the entire Earth, be blessed with peace and understanding. Up next on Noteworthy News, virtual reality now has medical applications. We're going to take time out to send all our love to the peaceful animal welfare activists who teach us the preciousness of animal life. More caring news when we return on Supreme Master Television.
Wishing all our Jewish viewers a happy Hanukkah.
Hi, I am He Hao the donkey and I love my vegan diet. Today, I have a smartphone tip for you. If a smartphone app seems to be working incorrectly, try rebooting your phone. If that doesn't solve the problem and you have an Android-based phone, go into the setting, then applications, then find the app in question and delete its cache. If that also doesn't work, try reinstalling the app. Thank you for watching and love you for being veg and going green to save the planet, thus save the world. Now, the weather around the world.
UK Aid and Sierra Leone Partner for Public Health. The British government organization UK Aid and Sierra Leone have completed the modernization of a diagnostic laboratory in the capital of Freetown. A ceremony took place in Freetown to celebrate the giving of the completed project to the Sierra Leone Ministry of Health and Sanitation from the UK government. The facility reinforces Sierra Leone's public health system by expanding diagnostic capacity for infectious and non-infectious diseases. Notably, the refurbished labs allow for safe testing of high-risk samples such as those from suspected serious contagious cases. It is the third such project that the UK and Sierra Leone have collaborated on, with the other two public health laboratories located in the cities of Bow and Makani. Our sincere thanks, UK Aid and Sierra Leone Ministry of Health and Sanitation. May the people of Sierra Leone achieve vitality and prosperity with noble and selfless partnerships like yours.
Virtual reality relieves phantom pain. The field of virtual reality is now proving to have medical applications. Scientists from the Swiss University École Polytechnique Fédérale de Lausanne, EPFL, are successfully using immersive virtual reality to help paraplegics with spinal cord injuries be free of phantom pains that often accompany the loss of sensation. The test subjects wore virtual reality goggles showing a specially positioned pair of imitation legs. When the scientists simultaneously tapped the back of the test subject and the imitation legs, after about a minute of tapping, the subjects eventually felt like it was their own legs being tapped and reported that the sensation diminished the neuropathic pain they felt. Team leader and founding director of the Center for Neuroprosthetics at EPFL, Professor Dr. Olaf Blank, explained, "The tapping on the back gets translated onto the legs because the visual stimulus dominates over the tactile one. Our warm appreciation, Professor Dr. Blank and colleagues. Your dedicated research reveals fascinating insights about our brains and helps restore completeness and hope to patients around the world." Coming up, Argentina and Israel collaborate on tree planting and water treatment. We'll take a moment in prayer for the happiness of all beings. We'll be right back with more noteworthy news here on Supreme Master Television.
Bệ hạ sao long thể xanh lè có mò gì không?
A king and his royal court of corrupt and virtuous mandarins.
Ta nghe nói ôm nhau thì mới hợp thời trang. Co eo mà, mới co eo nè.
A noble prince on a journey to rediscover his original nature. A village beauty selling banana pudding. Written and directed via remote control by Supreme Master Ching Hai. The new drama, The King and Company, is an original tale that promises suspenseful adventure, sweet romance, surprise plots, clever humor, and deep spirituality. All the while informing audiences of the four killers: meat, addictive drugs, tobacco, and alcohol.
The King and Company, now available on DVD at www.thecelestialshop.com, EdenRules.com, and smchbooks.com.
Welcome back to Noteworthy News. Gladdening news for a brighter world. Argentina and Israel partner to plant trees. While visiting Israel, Argentina's Environment Minister, Rabbi Sergio Bergman, and Vice Chairman of Kayan Kaimesli Israel Jewish National Fund, Hernan Feldman, have signed an environmental protection accord to promote tree plantation and water treatment. The Israeli organization will share expertise to help Argentina achieve its goal of planting 1 million trees. At the end of the meeting in Israel, Minister Bergman stated KKL-JNF's mission is Tikkun Olam, one of the important values that Judaism has contributed to humankind. Congratulations, Argentina and Israel, on your collaboration for the environment. May your valuable work together help restore nature to her pristine beauty.
The Sokoto state government has partnered with the Nigeria Energy Support Project, GIZ, a German company that offers sustainable development services, and Nigeria-based Go Solar Africa to connect remote villages with solar energy. Electricity produced by the plan is primarily for domestic and some commercial uses. The project has already begun operating in a settlement in Kurdula in Baaltown, and it is hoped that the entire program can be put into action within the next few months. Our green thanks, Nigeria State Government of Sokoto, Nigeria Energy Support Project, GIZ of Germany, and Go Solar Africa for your exemplary vision in using clean energy from the sun to power rural villages. May more countries strive to provide their citizens with climate-friendly power.
Time now to enjoy the joke of the day entitled, Oh Dear.
Skinny beggar to a fat, well-dressed woman. I haven't eaten anything in 3 days. Woman. Oh, I wish I had such willpower.
It's been a pleasure having your company on Noteworthy News.
May you be graced with an abundance of gifts from heaven. We'll see you next time.
We thank all the reporters, journalists, photographers, camera persons, individuals, groups, companies everywhere in the world for all your contribution of news that bring hope to humans and animals, thus uplifting the atmosphere of our planet. May heaven bless your noble endeavors and protect you always, especially while on duty.
For more details, please visit www.suprememastertv.com/NWN.
Party is in!
Baha'u'llah was the teacher and the founder of the Baha'i faith. He and his teachings are believed to be prophesied in Buddhism, Christianity, Islam, Hinduism, and other religions. Baha'u'llah was born in 1817 in Tehran, Persia, in present-day Iran. The word Baha means glory or splendor. The Baha'i faith rests on 3 core principles: unity of God, unity of religion, and unity of humankind. Approximately 7 million people today in many countries adhere to the Baha'i faith. Their scriptures are translated into 800 languages, and there are houses of worship in just about every corner of the world. Baha'i principles envision an ideal society. They are gender equality, elimination of all forms of prejudice, whether religious, racial, class, or national, harmony of religion and science, universal opportunity of education for all, a universal auxiliary language which all humanity can use to cooperate quickly with one another, a judicious world government, and the elimination of extremes of wealth and poverty. Many people, like the Baha'i followers, see a noble society as a real goal to be pursued in everyday life. Today we present the sage wisdom of Baha'u'llah with excerpts from the holy book Gems of Divine Mysteries.
lessons of the divine mysteries and the journeys of ascent set forth for those who long to draw nigh unto God, the Almighty, the ever-forgiving. Blessed be the righteous that quaff from these crystal streams.
He is the exalted, the Most High. At this hour when the sweet savors of attraction have wafted over me from the everlasting city, when transports of yearning have seized me from the land of splendors, at the dawning of the day star of the worlds above the horizon of Iraq, and the sweet melodies of Hijaz have brought to mine ears the mysteries of separation, I have purposed to relate unto thine eminence a portion of that which the mystic dove hath warbled in the midmost heart of paradise as to the true meaning of life and death, though the task be impossible. For were I to interpret these words for thee as it hath been inscribed in the guarded tablets, all the books and pages of the world could not contain it, nor could the souls of men bear its weight. I shall none the less mention that which beseemeth this day and age, that it might serve as a guidance unto whosoever desireth to gain admittance into the retreats of glory in the realms above, to hearken unto the melodies of the Spirit intoned by this divine and mystic bird, and to be numbered with those who have severed themselves from all save God, and who in this day rejoice in the presence of their Lord.
Know then that life hath a twofold meaning. The first pertaineth to the appearance of man in an elemental body, and is as manifest to thine eminence and to others as the midday sun. This life cometh to an end with physical death, which is a God-ordained and inescapable reality. That life, however, which is mentioned in the books of the prophets and the chosen ones of God, is the life of knowledge, that is to say, the servant's recognition of the sign of the splendors, wherewith he who is the source of all splendor hath himself invested him, and his certitude of attaining unto the presence of God through the manifestations of his cause. This is that blessed and everlasting life that perisheth not. Whosoever is quickened thereby shall never die, but will endure as long as his Lord and Creator will endure.
The first life, which pertaineth to the elemental body, will come to an end, as hath been revealed by God. Every soul shall taste of death. But the second life, which ariseth from the knowledge of God, knoweth no death, as hath been revealed aforetime. Him will we surely quicken to a blessed life. And in another passage concerning the martyrs, nay, they are alive and sustained by their Lord. And from the traditions, he who is a true believer liveth both in this world and in the world to come. Numerous examples of similar words are to be found in the books of God and of the embodiments of his justice. For the sake of brevity, however, we have contented ourselves with the above passages.
O my brother, forsake thine own desires, turn thy face unto thy Lord, and walk not in the footsteps of those who have taken their corrupt inclinations for their God, that perchance thou mayest find shelter in the heart of existence, beneath the redeeming shadow of him who traineth all names and attributes. For they who turn away from their Lord in this day are in truth accounted amongst the dead, though to outward seeming they may walk upon the earth, amongst the deaf though they may hear, and amongst the blind though they may see, as have been clearly stated by him who is the Lord of the day of reckoning. Hearts have they with which they understand not, and eyes have they with which they see not. They walk the edge of a treacherous bank, and tread the brink of a fiery abyss. They partake not of the billows of this surging and treasure-laden ocean, but disport themselves with their own idle words.
In this connection we will relate unto thee that which was revealed of old concerning life, that perchance it may turn thee away from the promptings of self, deliver thee from the narrow confines of thy prison in this gloomy plain, and aid thee to become of them that are guided aright in the darkness of this world.
He saith, and he verily speaketh the truth, Shall the dead whom we have quickened, and for whom we have ordained a light whereby he may walk amongst men, be like him whose likeness is in the darkness, whence he will not come forth? This verse was revealed with respect to Hamsi and Abu Jahl, the former of whom was a believer, whilst the latter disbelieved. Most of the leaders mocked and derided it, were agitated and clamoured. How did Hamsi die, and how was he restored to his former life? Were ye to examine carefully the verses of God, ye would find many such statements recorded in the book.
Would that pure and stainless hearts could be found, that I might impart unto them a sprinkling from the oceans of knowledge, which my Lord hath bestowed upon me, so that they may soar in the heavens, even as they walk upon the earth, and speed over the waters, even as they course the land, and that they may take up their souls in their hands, and lay them down in the path of their Creator. Howbeit, leave hath not been granted to divulge this mighty secret. Indeed, it hath been from everlasting a mystery enshrined within the treasuries of his power, and a secret concealed within the repositories of his might, lest his faithful servants forsake their own lives in the hope of attaining this most great station in the realms of eternity. Nor shall they who wander in this oppressive darkness ever attain unto it.
O my brother, at every juncture we have restated our theme, that all that have been recorded in these verses may by the leave of God be made clear unto thee, and that thou mayest become independent of those who are plunged in the darkness of self, and who tread the valley of arrogance and pride, and be of them that move within the paradise of everlasting life.
Say, O people, the tree of life hath verily been planted in the heart of the heavenly paradise, and bestoweth life in every direction. How can ye fail to perceive and recognize it? It will in truth aid thee to grasp all that this well-assured soul hath disclosed unto thee of the essence of the divine mysteries. The dove of holiness warbleth in the heaven of immortality, and admonisheth thee to array thyself with a new vesture, wrought of steel to shield thee from the shafts of doubt concealed in the illusions of men, saying, Except a man be born of water and of the Spirit, he cannot enter into the kingdom of God. That which is born of the flesh is flesh, and that which is born of the Spirit is spirit. Marvel not that I said unto thee, Ye must be born again.
Wing then thy flight unto this divine tree, and partake of its fruits. Gather up that which hath fallen therefrom, and guard it faithfully. Meditate then upon the utterance of one of the prophets, as he intimated to the souls of men, through veiled allusions and hidden symbols, the glad tidings of the one who was to come after him, that thou mayest know of a certainty that their words are inscrutable to all save those who are endued with an understanding heart. He saith, His eyes were as a flame of fire, and brass-like were his feet, and out of his mouth goeth the two-edged sword. How could these words be literally interpreted? Were anyone to appear with all these signs, he would assuredly not be human. And how could any soul seek his company? Nay, should he appear in one city, even the inhabitants of the next would flee from him, nor would any soul dare approach him. Yet, shouldst thou reflect upon these statements, thou wouldst find them to be of such surpassing eloquence and clarity as to mark the loftiest heights of utterance and the epitome of wisdom. Methinks it is from them that the suns of eloquence have appeared, and the stars of clarity have dawned forth and shone resplendent.
Behold then the foolish ones of bygone times, and those who in this day await the advent of such a being. Nor would they ever bear allegiance unto him except that he appear in the aforementioned form. And as such a being will never appear, so too will they never believe. Such indeed is the measure of the understanding of these perverse and ungodly souls. How could those who fail to understand the most evident of the evident, and the most manifest of the manifest, ever apprehend the abstruse realities of the divine precepts and the essence of the mysteries of his everlasting wisdom.
I shall now briefly explain the true meaning of this utterance, that thou mayest discover its hidden mysteries, and be of them that perceive. Examine then and judge aright that which we shall reveal unto thee, that haply thou mayest be accounted in the sight of God amongst those who are fair-minded in these matters.
Know then that he who uttered these words in the realms of glory meant to describe the attributes of the one who is to come in such veiled and enigmatic terms as to elude the understanding of the people of error. Now, when he saith, his eyes were as a flame of fire, he alludeth but to the keenness of sight and acuteness of vision of the promised one, who with his eyes burneth away every veil and covering, maketh known the eternal mysteries in the contingent world, and distinguisheth the faces that are obscured with the dust of hell from those that shine with the light of paradise. Were his eyes not made of the blazing fire of God, how could he consume every veil and burn away all that the people possess? How could he behold the signs of God in the kingdom of his names and in the world of creation? How could he see all things with the all-perceiving eye of God?
Thus have we conferred upon him a penetrating vision in this day, with that he believe in the verses of God. For indeed what fire is fiercer than this flame that shineth in the Sinai of his eyes, whereby he consumeth all that have veiled the peoples of the world. Immeasurably exalted shall God remain above all that have been revealed in his unerring tablets concerning the mysteries of the beginning and the end, until that day when the crier will cry out, the day whereon we shall all return unto him.
As to the words, brass-like were his feet, by this is meant his constancy upon hearing the call of God that commandeth him, Be thou steadfast as thou hast been bidden. He shall so persevere in the cause of God, and evince such firmness in the path of his might, that even if all the powers of earth and heaven were to deny him, he would not waver in the proclamation of his cause, nor flee from his command in the promulgation of his laws. Nay, rather he will stand as firm as the highest mountains and the loftiest peaks. He will remain immovable in his obedience to God, and steadfast in revealing his cause and proclaiming his word. No obstacle will hinder him, nor will the censure of the froward deter him, or the repudiation of the unbelievers cause him to waver.
All the hatred, the rejection, the iniquity, and the unbelief that he witnesseth serve but to strengthen his love for God, to augment the yearning of his heart, to heighten the exaltation of his soul, and to fill his breast with passionate devotion. Hast thou ever seen in this world brass stronger, or blade sharper, or mountain more unyielding than this? He shall verily stand upon his feet to confront all the inhabitants of the earth, and will fear no one, notwithstanding that which, as thou well knowest, the people are wont to commit. Glory be to God, who hath established him and called him forth. Potent is God to do what he pleaseth. He, in truth, is the help in peril, the self-subsisting.
Enlightened viewers, we appreciate your tranquil company here on Supreme Master Television. In joyous gratitude, may our planet be always immersed in heaven's mercy and grace.
For more details, please visit www.suprememastertv.com/BMD.
Many brilliant Korea's Nobel laureates were ethical vegetarians. Their dedicated pursuits of the mind were grounded in well-developed principles, strong personal philosophies which acknowledged the sentience of animals and the importance of making sustainable choices as a society.
It's much more efficient and energy efficient to have a vegetarian lifestyle. I personally have been a vegetarian all my life, and I don't see any reason to change.
As long as people will shed the blood of innocent creatures, there can be no peace, no liberty, no harmony between people. Slaughter and justice cannot dwell together. Isaac Bashevis Singer, 1978, Nobel laureate for literature, vegetarian.
Until he extends the circle of his compassion to all living things, man will not himself find peace. Albert Schweitzer, 1952, Nobel laureate for peace, vegetarian.
Moving towards much lower consumption of meat would be the interests of human beings, and it certainly would be in the interests of the planet. So I would like to appeal to you to consider this carefully, and you would find that when you make such a move, you would be healthier, you would feel much better, and so would the planet.
Vegetarian food leaves a deep impression on our nature. If the whole world adopts vegetarianism, it can change the destiny of humankind. Albert Einstein, 1921, Nobel laureate for physics, vegetarian.
Be veg, go green to save the planet.
We thank all the reporters, journalists, photographers, camera persons, individuals, groups, companies everywhere in the world for all your contribution of news that bring hope to humans and animals, thus uplifting the atmosphere of our planet. May heaven bless your noble endeavors and protect you always, especially while on duty.
Fortunate and blessed are we to be co-inhabitants with the amazing animals that grace and color our planet.
In countless beneficial ways, they add beauty and joy to our lives.
Their nobility, through unconditional love, loyalty, and heroic life-saving actions, is a constant source of wonder and inspiration.
What would our world be like without our fun, intelligent animal friends?
We simply could not imagine it.
Thanks be to the Providence for all the cherished animals.
May we always honor their God-given precious lives as we honor a part of ourselves.
Hello, amazing viewers. I'm Angela in Breezy, Illinois, USA. Prideful America admires you for the noble way you live your life.
안녕하세요 means hello in Korean. I'm Lee Chan-young in the modern city of Seoul. Gracious Korea respects you and those regal decisions you make that benefit others. Welcome to Noteworthy News, beneficial news for a healing world.
Beneficial news for an ideal world. Supreme Master Television brings you good news from around our beautiful planet, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Our programs can be viewed online at www.suprememastertv.com.
In today's news, leaders of China and South Korea meet to discuss cooperation. UK aid supports Sierra Leone's public health system. Swiss University using virtual technology to relieve phantom pain. Argentina and Israel sign Environment Protection Accord and remote villages in Nigeria connected with solar energy. All this and more on Supreme Master Television, your constructive global TV channel.
South Korea and China hold summit meeting. In a meeting between South Korean President Moon Jae-in and China's Xi Jinping, the two leaders agreed to have friendly relations in all areas and came together on the issue of managing the present security situation. Chinese President Xi encouraged South Korea to resume dialogue to bring reconciliation and denuclearization to the peninsula. Our thanks, Your Excellencies Moon Jae-in and Xi Jinping, for your important joint efforts. May the whole region, as well as the entire Earth, be blessed with peace and understanding. Up next on Noteworthy News, virtual reality now has medical applications. We're going to take time out to send all our love to the peaceful animal welfare activists who teach us the preciousness of animal life. More caring news when we return on Supreme Master Television.
If the lion is to lie down next to the lamb peacefully, humans must do it first. Supreme Master Ching Hai. Be veg, go green to save the planet.
Hi, I am He Hao the donkey and I love my vegan diet. Today, I have a smartphone tip for you. If a smartphone app seems to be working incorrectly, try rebooting your phone. If that doesn't solve the problem, and you have an Android-based phone, go into the setting, then applications, then find the app in question and delete its cache. If that also doesn't work, try reinstalling the app. Thank you for watching and love you for being veg and going green to save the planet, thus save the world. Now, the weather around the world.
UK Aid and Sierra Leone Partner for Public Health. The British government organization UK Aid and Sierra Leone have completed the modernization of a diagnostic laboratory in the capital of Freetown. A ceremony took place in Freetown to celebrate the giving of the completed project to the Sierra Leone Ministry of Health and Sanitation from the UK government. The facility reinforces Sierra Leone's public health system by expanding diagnostic capacity for infectious and non-infectious diseases. Notably, the refurbished labs allow for safe testing of high-risk samples such as those from suspected serious contagious cases. It is the third such project that the UK and Sierra Leone have collaborated on, with the other two public health laboratories located in the cities of Bow and Makani. Our sincere thanks, UK Aid and Sierra Leone Ministry of Health and Sanitation. May the people of Sierra Leone achieve vitality and prosperity with noble and selfless partnerships like yours.
Virtual reality relieves phantom pain. The field of virtual reality is now proving to have medical applications. Scientists from the Swiss University École Polytechnique Fédérale de Lausanne, EPFL, are successfully using immersive virtual reality to help paraplegics with spinal cord injuries be free of phantom pains that often accompany the loss of sensation. The test subjects wore virtual reality goggles showing a specially positioned pair of imitation legs. When the scientists simultaneously tapped the back of the test subject and the imitation legs, after about a minute of tapping, the subjects eventually felt like it was their own legs being tapped and reported that the sensation diminished the neuropathic pain they felt. Team leader and founding director of the Center for Neuroprosthetics at EPFL, Professor Dr. Olaf Blank, explained, "The tapping on the back gets translated onto the legs because the visual stimulus dominates over the tactile one. Our warm appreciation, Professor Dr. Blank and colleagues. Your dedicated research reveals fascinating insights about our brains and helps restore completeness and hope to patients around the world." Coming up, Argentina and Israel collaborate on tree planting and water treatment. We'll take a moment in prayer for the happiness of all beings. We'll be right back with more noteworthy news here on Supreme Master Television.
Alternative living.
Change your life, change your heart, change your diet.
No more killing. Be healthy and loving.
Examples of nutritious, life-saving food, percentage by weight.
Tofu from soya, 16% protein concentration. Gluten from flour, 70% protein concentration. Corn, 13% protein concentration. Rice, 8.6% protein concentration. Soybeans, kidney beans, chickpeas, lentils, etc. 10 to 35% protein concentration. Almonds, walnuts, cashews, hazelnuts, pine nuts, etc. 14 to 30% protein concentration. Pumpkin seeds, sesame seeds, sunflower seeds, etc. 18 to 24% protein concentration. Concentrated multivitamin tablets or capsules are also a good source of vitamins, minerals, and antioxidants. Fruits and vegetables are full of vitamins, minerals, and antioxidants and contain high-quality fiber for maintaining good health and a long life.
The recommended daily allowance, 50 grams of protein, average adult.
Calcium from vegetables is more absorbable than from cow's milk.
To diminish the real threat of a worldwide pandemic from bird flu.
To avoid the danger of mad cow disease, or BSE, and pig disease, or PMWS, etc. To stop the continuing gruesome sacrifice of billions of our sweet domestic animals, marine life, and feathered friends daily.
It's wise to change to a vegan diet for good.
It's health.
It's economy.
It's ecology.
It's compassion.
It's peace.
It's noble. For more information and free veg recipes, please refer to the websites listed below.
al.godsdirectcontact.org, vrg.org, vegsource.com.
Or email to al@godsdirectcontact.org.
Welcome back to Noteworthy News, gladdening news for a brighter world. Argentina and Israel partner to plant trees. While visiting Israel, Argentina's Environment Minister, Rabbi Sergio Bergman, and Vice Chairman of Kayan Kaimesli Israel Jewish National Fund, Hernan Feldman, have signed an environmental protection accord to promote tree plantation and water treatment. The Israeli organization will share expertise to help Argentina achieve its goal of planting 1 million trees. At the end of the meeting in Israel, Minister Bergman stated KKL-JNF's mission is Tikkun Olam, one of the important values that Judaism has contributed to humankind. Congratulations, Argentina and Israel, on your collaboration for the environment. May your valuable work together help restore nature to her pristine beauty.
The Sokoto state government has partnered with the Nigeria Energy Support Project, GIZ, a German company that offers sustainable development services, and Nigeria-based Go Solar Africa to connect remote villages with solar energy. Electricity produced by the plan is primarily for domestic and some commercial uses. The project has already begun operating in a settlement in Kurdula in Belltown, and it is hoped that the entire program can be put into action within the next few months. Our green thanks, Nigeria State Government of Sokoto, Nigeria Energy Support Project, GIZ of Germany, and Go Solar Africa for your exemplary vision in using clean energy from the sun to power rural villages. May more countries strive to provide their citizens with climate-friendly power.
Time now to enjoy the joke of the day entitled, Oh Dear.
Skinny beggar to a fat, well-dressed woman. I haven't eaten anything in 3 days. Woman. Oh, I wish I had such willpower.
It's been a pleasure having your company on Noteworthy News.
May you be graced with an abundance of gifts from heaven. We'll see you next time.
We thank all the reporters, journalists, photographers, camera persons, individuals, groups, companies everywhere in the world for all your contribution of news that bring hope to humans and animals, thus uplifting the atmosphere of our planet. May heaven bless your noble endeavors and protect you always, especially while on duty.
For more details, please visit www.suprememastertv.com/NWN.
This is a story about the living reef, the oldest city on Earth. These wondrous, complex communities are the most diverse places on the planet and are so important that the ocean cannot exist without them. And we cannot exist without the oceans. Unfortunately, pollution and overfishing are destroying the world's coral reefs. We've already lost 25%, and the rest may perish within a generation, unless we act now. Protect the living reef, and we protect the ocean. Protect the ocean, and we protect ourselves.
Trusted viewers, welcome to another episode of Science and Spirituality, where we will feature an interview with Laura Eisenhower, the great-granddaughter of Dwight D. Eisenhower, who served as President of the United States from 1953 to 1961. Miss Eisenhower describes herself as a global alchemist, cosmic mythologist, artist, and Earth advocate. Supreme Master Television had the opportunity to interview Miss Eisenhower during the October 2011 Conscious Life Visionary Expo in Los Angeles, California, USA, where she presented a talk entitled Extraterrestrials and the Eisenhower Legacy, Laura Eisenhower believes that while in office, President Eisenhower met with extraterrestrials. In a January 20th, 2011 online article, she wrote for All News Web entitled, "My Great-Grandfather Ike Knew About UFO and Alien Visits to Earth." She writes, "I am a great-granddaughter of President Dwight D. Eisenhower, and I should say from the start that I am fairly certain Ike was aware of aliens visiting Earth. In so many ways it was obvious. For starters, there were the little comments here and there. Mamie, my great-grandmother and former First Lady, was even said to have divulged something about the topic to the father of noted ufologist Ed Grimsley, a distant relative, for instance. Miss Eisenhower said that she too had been in touch with extraterrestrials and seen UFOs.
I've seen weird stuff in the sky. I had a visitation when I was a kid that was preparing me for this path that I've been on. They were this luminous race. They didn't really tell me who they were. I believe they were Andromedan or Arcturian.
When she was younger, Miss Eisenhower did not like to reveal her last name or connection to her great-grandfather. But as time went on, she became comfortable with the public knowing her background.
Well, I've always had a very, very profound mission since I was a child. I knew what I was here to do on this planet. And I also felt that in order for me to really get a grip on me, separate from my family, that I didn't want to wind up taking a route in my life that was connected to that name and where it is today, where I am coming from a place that's much more connected to the warrior side of it, connected to really completing a legacy on a personal level and on a level that connects to him as president. So I wanted to wait until I got into a certain level on my path in order to be able to bring that name in and how it uniquely relates to me and my own work in connection to him as a person and also to my whole family as a voice of this ancestral line that isn't so much based on what I grew up in, but based on myself as a multidimensional being who has had my own particular path that has put me in such a family. So I just felt that I didn't want that sort of attention until I really had solid truth as far as facts, as far as having a grip on my own soul mission, so that if I were to be asked questions, that I would be able to clearly speak on certain subjects without having too much gray area or too much lack of information, to be able to be very concise about the information I'm bringing forward.
Miss Eisenhower believes our world has lost its natural order as the feminine energy has been overwhelmed by the masculine energy, and that this must change for the planet to be uplifted in consciousness. She says this divine feminine energy is represented by a goddess called Sophia.
I'm here to reveal many, many other truths connected to this, to the goddess Sophia, Gaia, the planetary body. If we look at the planetary body, Gaia, it's a living organism, it's a cosmic being, it's a multidimensional planet that connects to source energy, that connects to the whole cosmos, you know, all races and everything in between. And it's a feminine energy in a lot of ways, but it's also, of course, merged with the male as far as sacred union's concerned, as far as the archetypes are concerned. But we find the stories in these myths, even though the myths have been tampered, if one reads between the lines and looks at their own life and looks at the real history and really reads into it all, it's actually very simple, and we don't have to let it get us all confused. We can just simply see a being that has wholeness, that has been split, where the masculine and feminine are out of balance, the powers are out of balance. The feminine is kicked to the side, the male energy has control. And, you know, this isn't even to blame a gender. The divine male has been targeted. His energy has been targeted. He's bought into a program. Feminine has bought into a program. Both genders have lost their way in a lot of senses. But I think the divine male has been just as targeted. The reason there's attention on the divine feminine is because it's been hidden, whereas the empowerment has been to the lower male. And it's about really the divine masculine and feminine waking up and forming union. I only give attention to divine feminine in the sense of her story, but when I present it to the world, it's never about matriarchy or the feminine taking over. It's about coming into balance and helping men awaken to their feminine, which helps them be in their divine masculine, and helping the women wake up to their divine masculine so they can be the warrior and not the victim, because victim consciousness has really made a lot of women stuck.
How can we help restore this lost balance? Miss Eisenhower feels part of the answer involves conducting introspection and re-examining our lifestyles.
Yes, it's important to just, wake up every morning, set your intention, find your center, recognize where your thoughts are, where your beliefs are, how you're treating others, how you're treating yourself, what you're putting into your body. It's very important to make sure you're doing, heavy metal detoxes. It's so important to stay aligned with nature, to realize that there's incredible energies from the galactic core that are raising our consciousness and raising our vibrations so that we can ascend. And so when we harness our energy and we call it back to ourselves, we reclaim that creative energy, we assist Gaia, and we act as her immune system. We increase our frequency, we connect, and we, learn the golden rule: treat one another with respect, love, and compassion.
Laura Eisenhower is deeply interested in time travel and teleportation. She says that technologies related to these fields are currently being used on Earth and that this fact should be disclosed to the world.
There's programs in the government that have been using time travel and teleportation, particularly Project Pegasus, basically utilizing wormholes and stargates. They are like tunnels that connect us to the past and into the future. And UFOs are time travel machines in a sense. And there's about 8 different types of teleportation time travel technologies, one of which is Looking Glass, which are cylinder seals, a little bit after Sumerian times, that have been planted and used in order to be able to view future and past events, which is a little bit different than the other time travel technologies. But that's one form of how they're able to manipulate timelines. Other time travel teleportation technologies connect to the radiant energy field, being able to jump through a vortex, a portal, and enter and go to a completely different place. Andrew Basiago was teleporting from San Diego to New York in 3 minutes. He teleported to Mars in about 20 minutes through Jump Room. Through chronovisors, it creates a hologram that you're able to interact with that goes all the way into the past. He was even able to see the dinosaur era. But then there's, the type of teleportation where you're actually taken back, and that's going through a wormhole. And I'm not a physicist, so I don't quite understand the mechanics behind it, but it's Tesla-based technology. So you're able to, journey through a tunnel into the past and through, present time locations, from one place to the next. And so, of course, this would save a lot of money. This would transform our world if we are using these technologies for our planet, to benefit our planet, to help those in need. This planet is a multidimensional planet, so they're natural stargates. There used to be a lot of journeying between, this planet to other star systems, and it was normal that, you would be on Earth and go elsewhere. If it was open to all of us, we'd be a civilization that would be interacting with our universal family, with other races and beings.
Our appreciation, Miss Laura Eisenhower, for sharing your perspectives on extraterrestrials, teleportation, and the urgent need to restore natural order on our planet. May you always have peace in your heart and blessings from the divine. For more information on Laura Eisenhower, please visit www.cosmicgaia2012.com. Wondrous viewers, thank you for joining us on this week's episode of Science and Spirituality. Let all people across the world now join hands in love and friendship.
For more details, please visit www.suprememastertv.com/SS.
Present. I want to judge a fudge. What do you think you're doing?
Please have mercy on me.
Come with me.
Come get me, run.
Quick, children, hide behind me!
Hunter, Mama! Hunter! Hunter's chasing after Papa!
Here we are.
Please!
Oh.
Oh, please have mercy on our family, Mr.
Please
Human!
don't hurt us. Spare our lives. Please don't hurt us.
Look at that! Look how you've made everyone terrified of you! There.
I'm sorry. But now I have learned how to respect all of my co-inhabitants. I am going veg! Yes! All together! Yes! Let's have a big bear hug!
We thank all the reporters, journalists, photographers, camera persons, individuals, groups, companies everywhere in the world for all your contribution of news that bring hope to humans and animals, thus uplifting the atmosphere of our planet. May heaven bless your noble endeavors and protect you always, especially while on duty.
Fortunate and blessed are we to be co-inhabitants with the amazing animals that grace and color our planet.
In countless beneficial ways, they add beauty and joy to our lives.
Their nobility, through unconditional love, loyalty, and heroic life-saving actions, is a constant source of wonder and inspiration.
What would our world be like without our fun and intelligent animal friends?
We simply could not imagine it.
Thanks be to the Providence for all the cherished animals.
May we always honor their God-given precious lives as we honor a part of ourselves.
Hello, amazing viewers. I'm Angela in Breezy, Illinois, USA. Prideful America admires you for the noble way you live your life.
안녕하세요 means hello in Korean. I'm Lee Chan-young in the modern city of Seoul. Gracious Korea respects you and those legal decisions you make that benefit others. Welcome to Noteworthy News, beneficial news for a healing world.
Beneficial news for an ideal world. Supreme Master Television brings you good news from around our beautiful planet, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Our programs can be viewed online at www.suprememastertv.com.
In today's news, leaders of China and South Korea meet to discuss cooperation. UK aid supports Sierra Leone's public health system. Swiss University using virtual technology to relieve phantom pain. Argentina and Israel sign Environment Protection Accord, and remote villages in Nigeria connected with solar energy. All this and more on Supreme Master Television, your constructive global TV channel.
South Korea and China hold summit meeting. In a meeting between South Korean President Moon Jae-in and China's Xi Jinping, the two leaders agreed to have friendly relations in all areas and came together on the issue of managing the present security situation. Chinese President Xi encouraged South Korea to resume dialogue to bring reconciliation and denuclearization to the peninsula. Our thanks, Your Excellencies Moon Jae-in and Xi Jinping, for your important joint efforts. May the whole region, as well as the entire Earth, be blessed with peace and understanding. Up next on Noteworthy News, virtual reality now has medical applications. We're going to take time out to send all our love to the peaceful animal welfare activists who teach us the preciousness of animal life. More caring news when we return on Supreme Master Television.
Taxi!
When you can't do it all, do what you can. Compassion for others. Pass it on. A message from the Foundation for a Better Life.
Hi, I am He Hao the donkey, and I love my vegan diet. Today, I have a smartphone tip for you. If a smartphone app seems to be working incorrectly, try rebooting your phone. If that doesn't solve the problem, and you have an Android-based phone, go into the setting, then applications, then find the app in question and delete its cache. If that also doesn't work, try reinstalling the app. Thank you for watching and love you for being veg and going green to save the planet, thus save the world. Now, the weather around the world.
UK Aid and Sierra Leone Partner for Public Health. The British government organization UK Aid and Sierra Leone have completed the modernization of a diagnostic laboratory in the capital of Freetown. A ceremony took place in Freetown to celebrate the giving of the completed project to the Sierra Leone Ministry of Health and Sanitation from the UK government. The facility reinforces Sierra Leone's public health system by expanding diagnostic capacity for infectious and non-infectious diseases. Notably, the refurbished labs allow for safe testing of high-risk samples such as those from suspected serious contagious cases. It is the third such project that the UK and Sierra Leone have collaborated on, with the other two public health laboratories located in the cities of Bow and Makani. Our sincere thanks, UK Aid and Sierra Leone Ministry of Health and Sanitation. May the people of Sierra Leone achieve vitality and prosperity with noble and selfless partnerships like yours.
Virtual reality relieves phantom pain. The field of virtual reality is now proving to have medical applications. Scientists from the Swiss University École Polytechnique Fédérale de Lausanne, EPFL, are successfully using immersive virtual reality to help paraplegics with spinal cord injuries be free of phantom pains that often accompany the loss of sensation. The test subjects wore virtual reality goggles showing a specially positioned pair of imitation legs. When the scientists simultaneously tapped the back of the test subject and the imitation legs, after about a minute of tapping, the subjects eventually felt like it was their own legs being tapped and reported that the sensation diminished the neuropathic pain they felt. Team leader and founding director of the Center for Neuroprosthetics at EPFL, Professor Dr. Olaf Blank, explained, "The tapping on the back gets translated onto the legs because the visual stimulus dominates over the tactile one. Our warm appreciation, Professor Dr. Blank and colleagues. Your dedicated research reveals fascinating insights about our brains and helps restore completeness and hope to patients around the world." Coming up, Argentina and Israel collaborate on tree planting and water treatment. We'll take a moment in prayer for the happiness of all beings. We'll be right back with more noteworthy news here on Supreme Master Television.
Hi there, we're Eliza and Eric Roberts. Be veg, go green.
To save the planet.
All of us are watching the world's best television network on the planet, which is operated and hosted by Supreme Master Ching Hai.
Hi, I'm Madison Pettis. Be veg, go green, to save the planet.
Hey, it's Jordan Belfi, and you're watching Supreme Master Television.
Hey, I'm Sammy Hanratty. Be veg, go green, to save the planet.
I'm Lisa Bloom from CNN and CBS News. Thank you so much for all the great work you're doing. Be veg, go green, to save the planet.
Hey, this is Jimmy Jean-Louis from Heroes. Be veg, go green, and save the world.
Hey, it's Josh Moore, and you guys should be veg, go green, save the planet.
Hi, my name is Avian Baker. Be veg, go green, save the planet.
Hi, I'm Olden Parnes, former NBA player. Help the planet. No more meat.
Hi, I'm Danny Thorne. You know what I say? I say, be veg, go green, save the planet.
I'm Stephanie Scott. I'm Bella Thorne. Be veg, go green, save the planet. Woohoo!
Mabuhay, long life, good health.
Welcome back to Noteworthy News, gladdening news for a brighter world. Argentina and Israel partner to plant trees. While visiting Israel, Argentina's Environment Minister, Rabbi Sergio Bergman, and Vice Chairman of Kayan Kaimesli Israel Jewish National Fund, Hernan Feldman, have signed an environmental protection accord to promote tree plantation and water treatment. The Israeli organization will share expertise to help Argentina achieve its goal of planting 1 million trees. At the end of the meeting in Israel, Minister Bergman stated KKL-JNF's mission is Tikkun Olam, one of the important values that Judaism has contributed to humankind. Congratulations, Argentina and Israel, on your collaboration for the environment. May your valuable work together help restore nature to her pristine beauty.
The Sokoto state government has partnered with the Nigeria Energy Support Project, GIZ, a German company that offers sustainable development services, and Nigeria-based Go Solar Africa to connect remote villages with solar energy. Electricity produced by the plan is primarily for domestic and some commercial uses. The project has already begun operating in a settlement in Kurdula in Belltown, and it is hoped that the entire program can be put into action within the next few months. Our green thanks Nigeria State Government of Sokoto, Nigeria Energy Support Project, GIZ of Germany, and Go Solar Africa for your exemplary vision in using clean energy from the sun to power rural villages. May more countries strive to provide their citizens with climate-friendly power.
Time now to enjoy the joke of the day entitled, Oh Dear.
Skinny beggar to a fat, well-dressed woman. I haven't eaten anything in 3 days. Woman. Oh, I wish I had such willpower.
It's been a pleasure having your company on Noteworthy News.
May you be graced with an abundance of gifts from heaven. We'll see you next time.
We thank all the reporters, journalists, photographers, camera persons, individuals, groups, companies everywhere in the world for all your contribution of news that bring hope to humans and animals, thus uplifting the atmosphere of our planet. May heaven bless your noble endeavors and protect you always, especially while on duty.
For more details, please visit www.suprememastertv.com/NWN.
Open borders would lift millions out of poverty. According to 4 different studies, opening borders would have an estimated growth in gross worldwide product between 67 to 147%. The World Bank notes that if all developed countries would accept just 3% more motivated immigrants, the world's poor would have $305 billion more to spend, which is 3 times more than the combined total development aid worldwide. According to Dutch author and historian Rutger Bregman, migration is the most powerful tool to alleviate poverty. Harvard economist Lant Pritchett agrees, saying immigration in all of our history is one of the most powerful drivers of prosperity.
서울에서 빛의 축제인 한우카를 축하드립니다.
전 세계가 평화의 빛, 사랑의 빛, 축복의 빛으로 가득 차는 한우카가 되기를 기원합니다.
비건 제식으로 더욱 행복하고 자비로운 한우카가 되시길 빕니다.
Happy Hanukkah from Singapore.
We wish you peace and harmony during this blessed festival of life.
Happy Vegan Hanukkah, everybody!
Today's show will be presented in Hebrew with subtitles in Arabic, Aulasis, also known as Vietnamese, Chinese, English, French, German, Indonesian, Korean, Mongolian, Persian, Spanish, and Thai. שלום צופים וצופות חגיגיים, חג אורים שמח, שנאמר בעברית חנוכה שמח. אני אסתר מישראל, אור על העולם. לרגל מאורי חגיגי זה, אנו מקווים שתוכלו להצטרף אלינו בטיפוח האהבה בלבתנו ולרחוץ באור האלוהים. ב-12 בדצמבר אנו נחגוג חג היהודי נפלא הנקרא חנוכה, וגם ידוע בשם חג האורות מחנוכיה ענקית ומאוהרת בנמל תל אביב, ישראל, ופסטיבל החנוכה במרכז העיר בודפשט. למשפחות וקהילות וברחבי העולם, כולם נוספים יחידיו וחוגגים את טקס ההדלקת המנורה, כתזכורת לחסד האלוהים ולאור הפנימי. חג המיוחד הזה נמשך 8 לילות רצופים, ומתחילים ב-25 בכסלו, החודש השלישי בלוח, השנה העברי. זה זמן של ברכות, שירה, הענקת המתנות וחגיגה, באווירה הודיה, חמימות וצחוק. המילה חנוכה משמח הקידוש מהחודש, והיא מתייחסת לקידושו במחודש של בית מקדש היהודי בירושלים בשנת 165 לפני הספירה, בלוח שנה העברי. סיפור הקידוש, החודש של בית המקדש, מהלל את אחד הניסים הגדולים בהיסטוריה של העם היהודי. בשלב מסוים בית המקדש התמוטט, חרב. אך מתוך ההיסטוריה הכנה להיות אחד עם האלוהים היהודים, ניקו וצחצחו בסבלנות כל מילימטר במקום הקדוש. בנו מזבח חדש ותקנו את המקדש כולו. אחרי השלמה הבנייה מתחודדת. הם קידשו בשנת את הבית המקדש לאלוהים. זה המקור החג החנוכה וקידוש מחודש בו. חנוכה מכוונה חג האורות כסמל לניצחון. האור על החושך המציין רגע חגיגי בו זורח אורו של אלוהים על הנשמות משתוקקות. באופן מסורתי 8 נרות החנוכה מייצגים נס שקרה במלח השיקום בית המקדש. היה ברשותם רק פח שמן זית קטן שתכלתו הספיקה להעביר את המנורה לילה אחד בלבד. אך לאחר שהדליקו את המנורה המשיכה לדלוק 8 לילות רצופים. הנס הבטיח את נוכחותו של אלוהים, וחכמי היהדות קבוע כי 8 ימים אלו יחגגו מדי שנה. המנורה, סמל היהודית מימי קודם, הפך לטקס המקודש בהיסטוריה היהודית העשירה. משמעותו היא גם תבונה עם השמש. הנר המרכזי מייצב את האור הנשגב, מוביל 8 נרות נוספים ומתייחסים את התבונה האנושית לנוכחיה 9 קונים מסתמלים את הנס בו הספיק כדי לשמנה ל7 לילות. לכאן מתייצב היהודי מכונה משמש משמעותו השומר, או משמרת הוא משמש את ההדלקות הנרות האחרים. כאשר נכנסים לבית היהודי, החנוכיה ממקומות מצד שמאל מול מזוזת הבית, קלף רשום עם הפסוקת הספציפיים מהתורה שבבית היהודי מותקן על דלת הכניסה. משפחות גם מניחות את החנוכיה על עדן החלון ליד שער הכניסה, או על מדרכות בחוץ, להפיץ את האור בכל השכונה, להזכיר לציבור את נס האור. בחייך היום-יום התכונה לרוב הנחגת לצד חג המולד. אם אתם לא יהודים, אך זוכים במקרה להזמנה למסיבת החנוכה, ואז זכיתם, משפחות יהודיות כנות מנגשות את הביתם עבור כל אחד ולהרגיש בבית. צופים וצופות יקרים, זה הזמן ללכת להכין כמה מטעמים טבעוניים מהמסורת היהודית של חג החנוכה. נשוב בקרוב, בבקשה יישארו איתנו.
and happy Hanukkah from Hong Kong Center. May the festival of lights full of divine love and peace.
Happy Hanukkah to the world.
Happy Hanukkah.
Happy Hanukkah.
Happy Hanukkah.
The Middle Way. Right, wrong, yin, yang, black, white. The middle way. The pendulum's swing returns to calm. The scale's arm settles into its balance. Wisdom emanates by its own perfection. A stable radiance shines henceforth. From original nature come the celestial harmonies. Inner and outer journeys finally become steady. The middle way. Master says, since we don't want to have anything to do with either the positive or negative side, we have to transcend both and become friends with both. In this way, they won't bother us anymore. We have to go beyond the struggle between good and bad and positive and negative. Right now, we're still steeped in the war between positive and negative, but we need to become neutral, just as Switzerland is a neutral country. We have to arm ourselves with the power of God. As long as we're living in this world, we should remain positive, do good deeds, and avoid the negative as much as possible. We need not fight against it, but should avoid getting involved with it. As spiritual practitioners, we should behave like good worldly citizens, performing good actions, being righteous, and avoiding involvement in other people's affairs. Imbalances of yin and yang cause numerous disasters and misfortunes and create obstacles in our spiritual practice. As long as we call upon the inner master power to protect us, we can not only survive in this world, but also continue to be elevated spiritually. In the war of the positive and negative, we can return to God's kingdom smoothly and safely, only by following the middle way.
Happy to our Jewish friend. May each candle of menorah represent love, joy, peace, wisdom, faith, understanding, kindness, and compassion.
Happy Hanukkah to our Jewish friends.
Welcome Season of Lights.
Let each light on the menorah represent the one eternal light of God shining bright in everyone's heart. Happy Hanukkah!
ברוכים וברכות, השבים צופים יקרים וחג חנוכה שמח. השנה הזו בשעת השקיעה ב-12 בדצמבר עד סוף ה-20 לחודש, בתים יהודים ברחבי העולם יחגגו את החנוכה. אם תזכי להצטרף למשפחה יהודית במאכל החג, ציפה לטקס הדלקת החנוכיה זמן קצר לאחר השקיעת השמש או רדת ההשכחה כל לילה. ידלקו נר נוסף בחנוכיה במהלך החג. בלילה ראשון נר או פתיליה יניחו בצד ימיני ביותר של החנוכיה, השמש יודלק ראשון, אך לפני הדלקת הנר הראשון ישירו 3 תפילות להזכרות האבות והסוד האלוהים. ברוך אתה אדוני אלוהינו מלך העולם, אשר בקדשנו במצוותיו וציוונו להדליק נר של חנוכה. ברוך אתה אדוני אלוהינו מלך העולם, שעשה ניסים לאבותינו בימים ההם בזמן הזה. שתי התפילות האלו נאמרות בכל אחד מ8 לילות, אך רק בלילה הראשון, להברכה השלישית גם מדוקלמת. ברוך אתה אדוני אלוהינו מלך העולם, שחיינו וקיימנו והגענו לזמן הזה. בכל לילה במהלך החנוכה נר ופתיליה יוסיפו מכיוון ימין, אך לסדר ההדלקה הוא מהשמאל לימין, והנר החדש ביותר לוותיק ביותר מרגע ההדלקה על החנוכיה להישאר דולקת למשך 30 דקות. לפחות לאחר לרדת החשכה, שירים חינם חלק מרכזי בחנוכה. בין השירים הרבים קיים מזמור אחד משמח כנקרא הנרות הללו. המנגינה שלו תמלא את החדר אחרי שכל הנרות הדליקו. מזמור מבטא את ההלל החודש מהקרבת האהבה של העם יהודי לאלוהים. כל החג, אתם גם תזכו ליהנות מאכלת מטעמים משובחים, לחלק מתנות ולשחק משחקי ילדים. שני מאכלי החנוכה, פופולריים ביותר, הם סופגניות ולטקס. סופגניות אינן כמו דונט רכות במיוחד ללא החור, עם ריבה בתוכן. ללטקס אינן לביבות תפוחי אדמה, מטוגנות לפריחות בשמן עמוק, פשוט תענוג ולחייך. משחק הילדים בחנוכה ריבו בעל 4 פיות, וקצה לסובב נקרא סביבון. על הסביבון 4 אותיות נון, ג', ה', שן. אחת לכל הפייה של הסביבון, יחידיו פירושן נס גדול היה שם. ופה, אם הנמצאים בישראל, הנה שיר לילדים חמוד על הצעצוע קיפי. השנה הזו בואו נשקול לחגוג את החג האורות והשתתפות באירוע ציבורי של הדלקת החנוכיה. בעשורות האחרונות חג הארוחות נחגוג ברחבי העולם על ידי אנשים ונשים מאמנות ודתות שונות. לכבוד המלך, הבן בן אסי גליפה, מלך בחריין, חוגג את החנוכה משנת 2015. וחגג שוב ב-2016, בכך שערך מטקס ציבורי של הדלקת החנוכיה. השנה הזו העיר לונדון באנגליה מציגה חנוכיה ענקית בכיכר טרפלגר יחד עם חגיגת פסטיבל אורות הנקרא חנוכה בכיכר. אם אתם מבקרים בניו יורק, הרבה תרבותיות בארצות הברית תוכלו לצפות בחנוכיה הגדולה בעולם שנצרו בידי האומן ישראלי ידוע יעקב אגם. נשיא ארצות הברית לשעבר השתתפו בטקסי הממלכתיות של הדלקת החנוכיה, הם ערכו מסיבת חנוכה בבית הלבן. השנה הזו הנשיא דונלד טראמפ, הנשיא הראשון שביקר בכותל המערבי בירושלים, ממשיך את המסורת של חגיגה בבית הלבן. ביתו איוונקה טראמפ אמרה על ביתה בחובתה השתתפות בגן הילדים. יהודי, זה ברכה גדולה עבורי שהיא חוזרת הביתה בכל ערב, משתפת אותי בעברית שלמדה ושרה לי שירים בזמני החגים. באנגליה בכל שנה בית הנבחרים עורך טקס הדלקת החנוכיה במעון רשמי של יושב הראש בית נבחרים מהמקום בארמון המפואר של וסטמינסטר ליד נהר התמס. חנוכה הוא חג היפהפייה ומלא שמחה, נוחגים בו ברוח חופש, הדתות וכבוד, לחוסן מעורר הרשעה של העם היהודי. יתרה מכך, הוא מחמם את ליבנו, מקרב אותנו ליחידיו ומחדש אמונתנו בניסי האלוהים. השנה הזו בחג האורות הבא מתפלל לעוד נס גדול, לנס של העולם מתקיים בשלום ואהבה משותף לכל גזע, תרבות, בעלי חיים מתקיימים איתנו יחדיו. ואתם יודעים איך אומרים? ניסים קורים. חג חנוכה שמח כולם.
Happy Hanukkah! We are from hospitable Taipei Center. We wish you peace and harmony during this
We wish you peace and harmony during this blessed festival of light.
From Holag Center, Happy Hanukkah!
תודה שציפיתם, חוגגים את החג היהודי מלא, השמחה החנוכה. כן יהיה האור השמימי, יביא שמחה לכל חי. Thank you for watching celebrating the joyful Jewish holiday of Hanukkah. May the glow of celestial light bring joy to all beings. For more details, please visit www.suprememastertv.com/ee.
It's frustrating.
Sad. There you are in the supermarket, and they just walk by.
Like they don't even know.
Don't know what, Mr. Banana?
What we do, how we can help.
I just can't take it.
Doctors know that a vegetarian diet, rich in fruits, vegetables, and whole grains, can help prevent certain cancers, obesity,
heart disease,
and diabetes.
How can they even sell hamburgers?
Now.
I'm glad I said it.
Brought to you by the Physicians Committee for Responsible Medicine.
I feel better.
We thank all the reporters, journalists, photographers, camera persons, individuals, groups, companies everywhere in the world for all your contribution of news that bring hope to humans and animals, thus uplifting the atmosphere of our planet. May heaven bless your noble endeavors and protect you always, especially while on duty.
Fortunate and blessed are we to be co-inhabitants with the amazing animals that grace and color our planet.
In countless beneficial ways, they add beauty and joy to our lives.
Their nobility, through unconditional love, loyalty, and heroic life-saving actions, is a constant source of wonder and inspiration.
What would our world be like without our fun, intelligent animal friends?
We simply could not imagine it.
Thanks be to the Providence for all the cherished animals.
May we always honor their God-given precious lives as we honor a part of ourselves.
Hello, amazing viewers. I'm Angela in Breezy, Illinois, USA. Prideful America admires you for the noble way you live your life.
안녕하세요 means hello in Korean. I'm Lee Chan-young in the modern city of Seoul. Gracious Korea respects you and those legal decisions you make that benefit others. Welcome to Noteworthy News, beneficial news for a healing world.
Beneficial news for an ideal world. Supreme Master Television brings you good news from around our beautiful planet, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Our programs can be viewed online at www.suprememastertv.com.
In today's news, leaders of China and South Korea meet to discuss cooperation. UK Aid supports Sierra Leone's public health system. Swiss University using virtual technology to relieve phantom pain. Argentina and Israel sign Environment Protection Accord and remote villages in Nigeria connected with solar energy. All this and more on Supreme Master Television, your constructive global TV channel.
South Korea and China hold summit meeting. In a meeting between South Korean President Moon Jae-in and China's Xi Jinping, the two leaders agreed to have friendly relations in all areas and came together on the issue of managing the present security situation. Chinese President Xi encouraged South Korea to resume dialogue to bring reconciliation and denuclearization to the peninsula. Our thanks, Your Excellencies Moon Jae-in and Xi Jinping, for your important joint efforts. May the whole region, as well as the entire Earth, be blessed with peace and understanding. Up next on Noteworthy News, virtual reality now has medical applications. We're going to take time out to send all our love to the peaceful animal welfare activists who teach us the preciousness of animal life. More caring news when we return on Supreme Master Television.
Don't give up everything to be world saver. Just be vegan. Supreme Master Ching Hai.
Hi, I am He Hao the donkey and I love my vegan diet. Today, I have a smartphone tip for you. If a smartphone app seems to be working incorrectly, try rebooting your phone. If that doesn't solve the problem and you have an Android-based phone, go into the setting, then applications, then find the app in question and delete its cache. If that also doesn't work, try reinstalling the app. Thank you for watching and love you for being veg and going green to save the planet, thus save the world. Now, the weather around the world.
UK Aid and Sierra Leone Partner for Public Health. The British government organization UK Aid and Sierra Leone have completed the modernization of a diagnostic laboratory in the capital of Freetown. A ceremony took place in Freetown to celebrate the giving of the completed project to the Sierra Leone Ministry of Health and Sanitation from the UK government. The facility reinforces Sierra Leone's public health system by expanding diagnostic capacity for infectious and non-infectious diseases. Notably, the refurbished labs allow for safe testing of high-risk samples such as those from suspected serious contagious cases. It is the third such project that the UK and Sierra Leone have collaborated on, with the other two public health laboratories located in the cities of Bow and Makani. Our sincere thanks, UK Aid and Sierra Leone Ministry of Health and Sanitation. May the people of Sierra Leone achieve vitality and prosperity with noble and selfless partnerships like yours.
Virtual reality relieves phantom pain. The field of virtual reality is now proving to have medical applications. Scientists from the Swiss University École Polytechnique Fédérale de Lausanne, EPFL, are successfully using immersive virtual reality to help paraplegics with spinal cord injuries be free of phantom pains that often accompany the loss of sensation. The test subjects wore virtual reality goggles showing a specially positioned pair of imitation legs. When the scientists simultaneously tapped the back of the test subject and the imitation legs, after about a minute of tapping, the subjects eventually felt like it was their own legs being tapped and reported that the sensation diminished the neuropathic pain they felt. Team leader and founding director of the Center for Neuroprosthetics at EPFL, Professor Dr. Olaf Blank, explained, "The tapping on the back gets translated onto the legs because the visual stimulus dominates over the tactile one. Our warm appreciation, Professor Dr. Blank and colleagues. Your dedicated research reveals fascinating insights about our brains and helps restore completeness and hope to patients around the world." Coming up, Argentina and Israel collaborate on tree planting and water treatment. We'll take a moment in prayer for the happiness of all beings. We'll be right back with more noteworthy news here on Supreme Master Television.
Are we short of water? One serving of beef uses over 1,200 gallons of water. One serving of chicken uses 330 gallons of water. One complete vegan meal with tofu, rice, and vegetables uses only 98 gallons of water. Be veg, go green.
Are we short of food?
How many people in the world are hungry? $1.02 billion people.
Grain currently fed to livestock is enough to feed 2 billion people.
And I said already 80% of it. will be cut almost immediately, and we can see the result in a few weeks. Because if we don't keep breeding more animals, then there are less methane, and if we don't eat meat, then there's no transportation necessary for it, and much less fuel needed, and all these people can be trained to do something else. And there will be less hunger because we will use the agricultural products, cereals, to feed humans instead of feeding more bred animals in the future. So we don't have hunger anymore, and there will be no more war because of hunger. So the effect is immense. Keep multiplying it, and then you know what I mean.
Be veg, go green to save the planet.
Welcome back to Noteworthy News, gladdening news for a brighter world. Argentina and Israel partner to plant trees. While visiting Israel, Argentina's Environment Minister, Rabbi Sergio Bergman, and Vice Chairman of Kayan Kaimesli Israel Jewish National Fund, Hernan Feldman, have signed an environmental protection accord to promote tree plantation and water treatment. The Israeli organization will share expertise to help Argentina achieve its goal of planting 1 million trees. At the end of the meeting in Israel, Minister Bergman stated KKL-JNF's mission is Tikkun Olam, one of the important values that Judaism has contributed to humankind. Congratulations, Argentina and Israel, on your collaboration for the environment. May your valuable work together help restore nature to her pristine beauty.
The Sokoto state government has partnered with the Nigeria Energy Support Project, GIZ, a German company that offers sustainable development services, and Nigeria-based Go Solar Africa to connect remote villages with solar energy. Electricity produced by the plan is primarily for domestic and some commercial uses. The project has already begun operating in a settlement in Kerdula in Belltown, and it is hoped that the entire program can be put into action within the next few months. Our green thanks Nigeria State Government of Sokoto, Nigeria Energy Support Project, GIZ of Germany, and Go Solar Africa for your exemplary vision in using clean energy from the sun to power rural villages. May more countries strive to provide their citizens with climate-friendly power.
Time now to enjoy the joke of the day entitled, Oh Dear.
Skinny beggar to a fat, well-dressed woman. I haven't eaten anything in 3 days. Woman. Oh, I wish I had such willpower.
It's been a pleasure having your company on Noteworthy News.
May you be graced with an abundance of gifts from heaven. We'll see you next time.
We thank all the reporters, journalists, photographers, camera persons, individuals, groups, companies everywhere in the world for all your contribution of news that bring hope to humans and animals, thus uplifting the atmosphere of our planet. May heaven bless your noble endeavors and protect you always, especially while on duty.
For more details, please visit www.suprememastertv.com/NWN.
A brighter idea. Compact fluorescent light bulbs last up to 10 times longer than traditional bulbs and use only a fraction of the energy. Answer the call.
This could be good.